I never imagined my brother's unannounced visit would shatter my life. But when he showed up with his two sons, insisting I care for them during his 2-month getaway, and then orchestrated an attack on me after I refused, it exposed the deep rot from our upbringing. Unlike genuine treasures, those pampered as flawless often reveal hidden flaws that their enablers ignore. My brother was always indulged, no matter his cruelty or unreasonableness toward me. He escaped consequences every time. Crowned as the cherished prodigy, this was amplified by his striking appearance. Wavy blonde hair and piercing green eyes. While our dad endlessly pitted us against each other, I have brown eyes and wavy hair, never matching his allure, and Dad drilled that in. As teens, he'd urge me to mimic his style or beg him for grooming tips, but my brother would mock and belittle me if I dared approach. This bred intense mutual bitterness. He embraced Dad's worst habits, while I shunned them, elevated for his looks alone. He grew selfish, entitled, believing charm excused all. Dad's constant put-downs wrecked my confidence. Now an adult, I'm introverted, often seen as too yielding. Therapy's helping me build assertiveness, though asserting boundaries and connections remains tough. Family favoritism left me scarred, struggling with solid bonds or romances. In high school, my brother hooked up with my girlfriend senior year, pointlessly. She wasn't his type, and he'd called her plain before parents. Brushed it off, saying forgive and forget. He faced no rebuke, cementing their bias. Dad's silence as Mom eroded my spirit made me doubt any partner would defend or value me, complicating trust in dating. Yet, not all was bleak. Being the overlooked one meant no distractions, so I buried myself in books. I aced high school with perfect grades, snagging a merit-based scholarship to my dream school. Mom had declared at freshman orientation she'd fund my brother's education as the younger, but I'd fend for myself at a local college. I wept, pleading why she favored him. She claimed equal love, but he merited more as her special one. Thrilled about the award, something he lacked, since he partied through mediocre scores, attending a subpar college on parental dime. I raced home to share. Dad muttered nice. Mom scrolled her device, silent, then ghosted me for days. When pressed, she evaded, retreating. It stung like rejection from a milestone most celebrate. That crushed me. Realizing isolation, why birth me just to resent? Journaling till dawn, I channeled fury into ambition, vowing independence, smarts, stability over absent affection. I excelled, landing a prime role post-graduation, earning top salary by 24. Holiday visits drew kin's praise, but parents stayed mute. I confided success to Dad once. He offered faint approval, the kindest ever. Mom treated me like an intruder, diverting spotlights, e.g., at a family reunion. An aunt praised my award. Mom interrupted, calling it dull, muttering disbelief. I bought my condo soon after, shared online. All liked except Mom, likely envious of my brother's mess. He flunked funded college, impregnated a fling, suspecting pressure to abort. He kept it, mismatched with the partner, yet added another child. Seeing that post, I pitted the unstable home, knowing his toxicity. Met the dad at gatherings. He ignored me, mooched food. Adulthood didn't mend us. We barely interacted beyond social feeds. Holidays brought his jabs at my appearance or outfits, projecting. Amid my tailored suits and luxury watches, he'd sneer about knockoffs. Once, entering for a feast, he quipped, strutting like the arrogant snob you are. Crude, especially cursing before his young sons. He's utter garbage. No remorse for my response after he foisted his kids on me. One lazy Saturday, doorbell rang. His 9- and 6-year-old stood with duffels, saying Dad's vacation meant my watch. We hadn't spoken since a picnic where he fat-shamed my snack. Clueless boys seemed lost. I welcomed them, dialing him relentlessly. He answered. I refused, threatened child services. On speaker, searching contacts, he growled he'd tip my employer. I skipped. Schizophrenia meds, risking termination. Though clueless about my field, career's my core, I disconnected, panicked. A planned Europe trip with girlfriend Anna loomed. Meeting her kin first time. Vital for our future, chaos erupted from his whim. Called Dad. He backed brother, guilting he's helped you plenty, step up. I erupted, name one aid? They've treated me like scum, demanded Dad overseas so I could travel. He arrived icy, lecturing family duty, Pressed on vacation, he confessed. Brothers sponsored escape with a benefactor, laughed in disbelief, then raged. How indoors ditching kids for handouts. Dad flipped, defending, snarling no wealth or home erased my plain shadow status next to brother's glow. Fury peaked. I ordered him out. He shoved me into a side table, smashing a cherished sculpture from Anna. Devastated, I wailed for police. Boys overheard. Peeking scared, heartbroken, I fed them delivery, let games soothe. Reached brother, re-threatened services. He cackled, vowing job sabotage. Hissing I was job-dependent zero, stung true. I defined by achievements, begged why the hate. Abandoning for patron. He boasted his earnings potential. I'd never grasp, aiming to diminish. Hung up defeated, alone. Vented to Anna overseas. She bolstered, noting crimes. Abandonment, extortion, advised recall, record threats covertly. Knew his instability. Agreed, prepping, despite turmoil. Ensured boys' comfort. Recalled unwanted childhood, vowed opposite. Joined games, surprisingly bonded over laughs. Contests, noticed ragged clothes, scanned bags. Worn, ill-fit, unshocked by his neglect. Mall outed them, spoiled rotten. Fits, gadgets, toys, hard resisting. Their joy melted me, bought consoles. They wept hugs, ride home. Elder sobbed why kindness? Said their mind too, deserving joy. He raged at dad's distance. Apologized, glad now, probed home. Abuse tales gutted me, cooked feast. They gamed, upstairs, redialed calm, baited threat. He ranted false claims, uncaring truth, slurring unfit freak. Sounded impaired. Repeated I'd deserve nothing, secured recording, genius move, bedded boys. Dawn, reported to services. Estrangement, coercion, shared audio. Agent deemed blackmail, neglect, probed instantly. Quake post call, focused on boys. Dad rang next. Slipped services call and fight. He slammed down, regretted slip, knowing he'd alert brother. Shielding always, sleepless, work buzzed. Urgent boss meet, expected. Knew his vengeance. In room with execs, they cited family tip on unmedicated. Condition, fearing episodes, but prepared. Briefcase docs, physician note, refill logs years back. Therapist/psychiatrist endorsements, explained family rift, brother's issues. Claims baseless, they reviewed. Apologized, shifted to praising my metrics, left beaming. Plan flopped. Phoned him car-bound, cackled meetings brevity. His lunacy dismissed, he fumed denial. I jabbed failures, maternal letdown, he vowed return. Revenge, home with boys, joy tempered. Feared escalation, he lacked stakes. Volatile, wished him stranded abroad. Grown attached, parting would crush. Hated perpetuating cycle. Night, checked sleeping forms. Wept hallbound. Innocence undeserved mess. Dawn pounded door. Him with burly 6 feet 4 inches, 250 pounds brute. Dad lurking, shoved aside. Invaded, yelled, brute foreign-tongued. Boys emerged, tried shield. He barked load car, pleaded stay. Brute bashed my arm into wall. Watched helpless as taken shoeless. Bagless, he spat in face parting. Worst day. Panic surged, snapped, called. Cops, aware case, detailed brute. Plates recalled from work-honed memory. He seemed wired, feral post-trip. Wondered patron ties, earnings worth? Fantasized raising boys, space, love, means versus, his chaos. In court, I'd shine. Stable pro versus, globe-trotting flake. Hours later, cops updated. Multi-unit stop, brute charged cops. Shot leg, assaulted 3. He resisted cuffs 2. Stunned family devolved. He requested call. Bail beg? Declined. Rot, boys in care. Safe but fretted, weak to Europe. Cancel cost fortunes, offend Anna's kin. Vital intro. Future in-laws. Services denied talk. Frustrating. Exhausted. Options nil. Pre-flight weak anxious. Anna soothed, but rage at disruption boiled. Dad absent. Spineless. Mom enabled grandkids' plight. Airport bar. Photos triggered tears. Booth snaps. Vowed last cry. Enjoy trip. Europe magical. Anna's embrace healed. Kin warm. Hikes. Views. Solo cascade dip. Romantic bliss. Home. Resumed. Charged him /mom intrusion/assault. Learned probe ongoing. Frustrating. Attacks should have sufficed. Worried boys limbo. Month daily hounds. Custody stripped. Court reclaim needed. Open suit for guardianship. Didn't mind cost/time. Top counsel. Intrusion trial first. Saw him post spit. Judge noted custody. Uninformed, he lunged. Clawed. Bit arm. Infected. Bailiff halted. Fate sealed. Months piled charges. Long term. Appeal slim. Mom evaded jail testifying against. Sweet irony. Tears blaming him. Last sight. Done with poison. Battles dragged. Dad's kin vied. 2 years won. Boys home. Bedrooms ready. Consoles. Plush. Group hug. Tears. Elder. Knew you'd save us.